But the news that Mercedes are not going to be replacing the A-Class when it goes out of production in 2026. It means the CLA, the coupe saloon based on the same car, takes up the mantle of being the baby of the Mercedes range. And in this video, we're going to run through all of the details of the new one that's just been announced. Yes, Mercedes-Benz has officially unveiled the all-new CLA, a groundbreaking model that sets new standards in design, efficiency and technology. As the first model in a completely new family of vehicles, the CLA combines breathtaking aesthetics with cutting-edge technology and electrified performance. The new CLA presents what Mercedes are calling a striking fastback design defined by its long wheelbase, 2.79 meters to be exact, with short overhangs and a GT-style rear end. It measures at just over 4.7 meters long, 1.85 meters wide, and just over 1.4 meters tall. So it is bigger than the outgoing car, but it will offer more cabin space. The car itself is actually, to be fair to Mercedes, quite striking. The front grille features 142 three-pointed stars and it has a drag coefficient of 0.21, making it super slippery. It will also have frameless doors and a panoramic glass roof as standard. Inside, the interior is dominated by what Mercedes is calling the MBUX Superscreen. It features a 10.25-inch digital driver's display, plus a 14-inch central infotainment display for what Mercedes is calling an intuitive and immersive digital experience. Now, this being a Mercedes, it wouldn't be a Mercedes if it didn't feature some plush fixtures and fittings, of which it does with the likes of open-pore woods and technical pearl effect upholstery and various other recycled materials. The CLA is also going to be the first car that will fully integrate Mercedes-Benz's own operating system, catchily named MB.OS, which kind of makes you think if this is the first to fully integrate it, what were they doing before? It will integrate technologies from Microsoft and Google, so you'll be able to have conversations with ChatGPT, which will integrate nicely with Google Maps, allowing you to have actual conversations that go multi-way so that you can ask it questions around the navigation, the idea being that you are therefore more focused on the road around you because you don't have to take your eyes off the road to look at the screen to get that vital information. So that's pretty cool.
Hey Mercedes.
How can I help?
I want to take my dog out for a walk. Can you suggest some dog-friendly parks in Rome?
Area Cani Villa Borghese is a great park for dogs. I found that it's a tranquil, lush, green space with lots of well-behaved dogs and their owners, according to reviews. Is that the kind of place you're looking for?
That sounds lovely. Let's go there.
At launch, there's going to be 2 electric variants with hybrids coming later down the line. The CLA 250 Plus with EQ technology delivers a class-leading range of up to 492 miles on a WLTP combined cycle, while maintaining remarkably low energy consumption between 14.1 and 12.2 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers. It features a 200 kilowatt or 268 horsepower motor with 335 Newton meters of torque, achieving 0 to 62 in 6.7 seconds. For those seeking performance, the CLA 350 4MATIC offers 260 kilowatts or 348 horsepower and 515 Newton meters of torque, accelerating from 0 to 62 in just 4.9 seconds. Both models benefit from an 800-volt battery system, allowing ultra-fast DC charging that can add 201 miles of range in just 10 minutes, with a 320 kilowatt charger, however. The advanced 2-speed transmission on the rear axle ensures optimal efficiency and dynamic performance. Additionally, later in the year, there will be a mild hybrid petrol version coming. This will feature a 48-volt system and will have a 1.5 litre petrol engine. No words on specs or any performance figures as of yet, or how many variants there are going to be, in fact. All that we do know is that it will feature a 25 kilowatt electric motor with regenerative braking that can recuperate up to 25 kilowatts of power, and that the car will also be able to run in full electric mode at urban speeds. In terms of safety, it's pretty much a given these days that every brand is going to offer some kind of driver assistance systems. Mercedes have referred to level 2 levels of driver assistance. So think lane keeping aid, intelligent adaptive cruise control, 360-degree camera, parking aids, that sort of thing. That's all going to be available. One significant thing though is the introduction of a center airbag, which is going to be a first for this class to help inside impact protection. So that's really cool to see. Mercedes has significantly reduced the CLA's carbon footprint by 40% over its life cycle compared to its predecessor. The new model utilizes eco-friendly materials, including up to 50% recycled plastics and sustainable aluminium, and is produced in a net carbon neutral facility. Furthermore, the CLA is future-proofed by bi-directional charging, allowing it to serve as an energy storage unit for the home or grid use. What I've also liked to see is the fact that the car will offer vehicle-to-load and vehicle-to-grid capabilities. If you're unsure what they are, vehicle-to-load basically means you can power some household appliances, so think things like hair dryers, hair curlers, coffee machines, charging laptops, that sort of thing. And then of course you've got vehicle to grid, which is where you can use the power in your battery pack on your car to power your house or feed that power back to the grid. In terms of practicality, we're also going to see a 405 litre rear boot and a 101 litre frunk, which is quite rare in this segment of car. We also got a chance to see the all-new Mercedes logo. And if you're looking at it and thinking that looks familiar, you'd be right, because it's the same one they introduced back in 2008. Well, what do you think? Would you go for this over something like, say, the Tesla Model 3, the Polestar 2, or is this going to be the car to replace your A-Class? Why don't you let me know in the comments down below? And of course, if you've enjoyed this video, then be sure to give it a like. And if you want to see more Mercedes content on the channel, then be sure to click subscribe and click the bell icon so you always get notified whenever I load up new content. Otherwise, thank you very much for watching. My name's Max, this is Max Talks, and I'll see you on the next one.